Welcome to the era of instant everything. Let's have a raise of hands. Who here has ordered food at the comfort of your home over the last couple of days? All right. Food delivered at your doorstep with a tap of a finger. Feeling bored? Well, you can watch almost any movie again at the comfort of your home. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan, and allow me to take you through the lost art of patience. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the convenience, but sometimes, just sometimes, I can't help but wonder, have we sacrificed patience? We've become a generation of impatient two-minute noodles. We get frustrated if our coffee isn't brewed in minutes, and heaven forbid a Netflix show buffer for more than a millisecond. Is this the future? A future where we can scroll through hours of 30-second reels, but not through one book. No, this shouldn't be where our future is heading, and it won't if we do something about it. A recent report by CNN shows that there has been our attention span has dropped from about 2.5 minutes to 45 seconds. That's down 70%. And you think that with all this technology that we created to save us time would make us feel more patient. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially with our 24/7 stores, our phones, cars, planes, and all this communication and travel built on the purpose of ease and efficiency. Who would have thought that it would make us more impatient? Now, being patient 50 years ago and now is very different. Shocking, I know. But here's why. Back then, there was no instant gratification. Letters used to take weeks to send and even longer to receive. Patience came as a necessity, not a burden. But now, everything is at our fingertips. I could send an HD video of myself all the way to the North Pole within a fraction of a second. We are spoiled by the comfort of the lives we live, and we are being punished with our patience slowly fading away. Another report by CNN shows that there has been a 500% increase in road rage over the last 10 years. 500%. It's not like elbowing the horn or ramming the car in front of you would magically make the traffic disappear. No, it's just our pointless solution for impatience. Anger. And on that note, there's a story I've been told. Once a Buddha and his disciples were tired after a long journey, so they decided to stop and rest near a lake. The Buddha asked one of his disciples to walk to the lake and bring him some water, and so he did. But when the disciple arrived at the lake, he saw a group of oxen crossing it, which muddied the water. He knew he couldn't bring the dirty water to the Buddha, so he returned and told them that the water was undrinkable. The Buddha's serene eyes held the disciples. He once again asked his disciple to get some water. Confused, the disciple went to the lake to find the same unclear water. So he returned and told the Buddha once again that the water was permanently undrinkable. The Buddha asked the same question again. This time, angry and cursing, the disciple went to the lake expecting the same dirty and undrinkable water, but to his surprise, all he saw was a shimmering reflection on the crystal clear water. The muddiness of the lake was only temporary, and after a while, the mud settled and the water became clear again. The monk couldn't force the water to clear up, and there was nothing he could do to speed up the process. In fact, any intervention might have made it worse. All he had to do was wait patiently for nature to play itself out, which was a lesson the Buddha intended to teach. With patience, even the most cloudy and muddied waters can clear up. Now, patience. It's a very funny thing. It's intangible, very obviously. You can't really measure it. Yet we say, have some patience. Be a little patient. Trust me, I've heard way too many times. But what causes impatience? Why do we get so frustrated when we are impatient? Well, frustration. That's him. Most of the time, he's dormant. He's pretty chill. You won't even know he's there. But here's the thing. That perfect slice of pizza seems to take an eternity to bake. Say, the internet decides to take a nap right when you upload an essay that's due in like 30 seconds. And I think we've all been through this. The feeling of being stuck in a never-ending line and wondering, why is the person ahead of me moving in slow motion? He's in it now. He takes the steering wheel and we lose control. In our modern world, we're bombarded with instant gratification. Emails ping instantly, news updates flash before our eyes, and next-day delivery is the new norm. In fact, if I had to choose between having same-day delivery for 50 dirhams or free delivery in 2 days, I'd pay 50. I mean, I need that totally random thing I saw on YouTube, like right now. In fact, I'm not even buying things I need anymore. The anticipation for something new, fast, every single time, is its own addiction. And this constant fast forward builds up frustration. There's also the fear of missing out, or FOMO. In a world that's constantly connected, we worry about what's happening elsewhere while we're stuck waiting. Is someone else getting ahead while we're waiting? Am I missing out? And this constant pressure to keep up fuels frustration, feeds him. And when things don't go according to our way, it throws a wrench into our day. And the longer we're delayed, the more frustration builds, leading to the impatient monster we all know and maybe slightly love. Well, maybe not love. Whatever the reason, impatience can wake this tiny monster in us. We tap our feet, we sigh dramatically, we refresh the page a million times, all the while achieving absolutely nothing. You know, Google estimates that if their search results load 250 milliseconds slower, they would lose 8 million searches daily. 8 million in exchange for a quarter of a second. At times, our minds can become a lot like the muddy lake, but we must remember, the muddiness is only temporary. Take a breath in, and then out. Live at the moment. It will clear. Now, taking small steps at a time, we could rediscover the joy of a good book, the satisfaction of a project well done, the genuine connection that comes from a good, long face-to-face conversation. And all it takes is a little patience. And on that note, thank you, everyone, for your patience.